Hey guys, so it is Wednesday. It's kind of a cold and rainy, wet day in Seattle. So I just thought that I would post a video today because I have nothing better to do and my class tomorrow got canceled. So I'm just like, well, I'll have all day tomorrow to study and yeah, so I have like nothing better to do except probably everything that needs to be cleaned in my room. But anyway, so because it is wet and cold and rainy, it's got me thinking I can't wait until summer when it's supposed to be warm and sunny for the most part. I mean, I do live in Seattle, so it's going to rain. But anyway, so I'm just thinking summertime, vacation, hanging out with friends. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to Warped Tour this summer, which I'm super excited about. And so this video is going to be my top five, I want to see how many I marked, top five bands that I'm excited to see at Warped if I get to see them, of course, because we have to work out our schedule with that because there's a lot of us that are going in our group. So I want to give you my top five bands that I am excited to see. I have a big long list of bands here that they're kind of in order. Like the first section is I will die if we do not see these bands. The second section is I'd really, really like to see these, but I won't die if we don't. Then the next section is I'd be okay either way on these bands if we saw them or not. And then there's one band in the no thank you area. Nothing against that band that's there, but their music is not my preference. So, yeah. So first band on my list here is Memphis May Fire. And then also along with the band name, I'm going to give you the band name. I'm also going to give you two of my favorite songs out of their repertoire, and then I'm also going to just kind of give some background on either the band or how I came to know their music. So I like Memphis May Fire as one of the first bands that I ever really got into with this genre. Matty Mullins is from, I don't know if he's from Seattle exactly, but he's from this area, or at least Washington, which is pretty cool. You know, it's kind of some hometown pride with that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Then my two favorite songs off of their albums, The Sinner. It's a good song. I think that was like one of the first songs I ever heard of his, and you know, it's just so passionate, passionately sung by Matty, and the lyrics, you know, some of the lyrics are keep me close, keep my head above water, can't do this on my own, and you know, it really ties into his Christian perspective, and it's really kind of cool to listen to, and I really like the song. And then my second favorite song from them is Miles Away. I have a couple of renditions of this on my iPod because one of them is like a more acoustic version. The song itself is a ballad, and it's kind of one of Colton's and our songs. You know how every couple has like a list of songs that are like, our song, it's our song, oh my gosh. Just because we are in a long-distance relationship, and I don't know, we kind of just dubbed it our song a while ago. But yeah, I really like that song. But yeah, that one, I can't remember what album it's on exactly, just because I think it's on Challenger. I think that's the one it's on. Yeah, it's a good song. So Memphis May Fire is the first one on my list. I'm excited to see, and I'm so glad, like, when we found out that they were going to be doing Warped, we were legitimately so excited, like, don't even know. Colton might have screamed. It was great. Second band on my list here is Pierce the Veil. I didn't know they were going to Warped until the very last second. They didn't announce until the very last second. I just don't think they did. But yeah, so they're really awesome. They're pretty widely known even outside of the genre realm, this genre's realm. You know, with Vic Fuentes, the Fuentes brothers, they're pretty awesome. I can't remember where they're based out of. I think it's somewhere in California. But anyway, I really love that band. And two of my favorite songs of theirs, though I love pretty much any song of theirs. They're great, you know, great at writing with their lyrics. And then also, just, I don't know, there is a musicality to their stuff. So I enjoy a lot of their music. But two of my favorite songs that I have listed here are Bulls in the Bronx, which I don't really have a reason for liking that one, except I don't know, it's very upbeat and just, I don't know, I like it. And then Tangled in the Great Escape, I think just because of the vocals that are in that, it's just a good song. It's two of my favorites. I don't really have a lot of reasons for why these songs are my favorites for the most part, except for the ones in Memphis May Fire, just because they actually kind of mean something. But to me personally. But yeah, so Bulls in the Bronx and Tangled in the Great Escape, which are both off of Collide with the Sky, I believe. That's their Pierce the Veil's album. So yeah, it's Pierce the Veil. Super excited to see them. I would love to see them in person, and like, I'm not one of those people that would do a meet and greet very well, just because I'm shy and it like scares the crap out of me to be like, oh my god, that person's famous. I can't be near them. Like, I would like freeze up. It would freak me out. But I feel like with them it would be a lot of fun, and I would love to do it. But I don't know if we'll do that. We'll see. The third band on my list here is Paris, which is actually spelled P-V-R-I-S. The V is like an upside down A. Gotta be postmodern with that or whatever, but I don't know why they spelled it that way, but I think it's pretty cool. The lead singer for that is Lynn Gunn. Lindsay Gunderson, I think, is her full name. She's pretty legit. I am jealous of her style, to be completely honest. Yeah, so this band was like a relatively recent discovery of mine. I didn't really know that they existed until this year, actually. But they're a pretty cool band. I read like their bio on a few different websites. They seem to be based off of, like, she went to like a Paramore concert when she was a teenager or younger. And a lot of their songs, or a lot of their music, is like based off of Paramore. Not to say that they're copycats, but I don't know, they sound a lot like Paramore. Like, if you hear them the first time, you can definitely tell there's a Paramore-esque feel to it, which isn't bad. You know, I like Paramore quite a bit, but yeah, you can definitely tell there's a Paramore-esque feel, but I really like what she does to make it unique, and yeah. So, two of my favorite songs, which are off of their only album, White Noise, as far as I can tell, it's the only album, it's the one I can find, are My House and Holy. I like My House, don't know why, it's kind of a cool song. The video was pretty cool. Like, if you look at the music video, that one was pretty cool. And then Holy, I'm actually learning to play on my guitar, which I may or may not put up a cover of that. I'm just kind of, sorry, my computer keeps going dark, but I'm still learning. I'm not very good yet. Plus, my voice can't go very high. Sometimes it can, sometimes it can't. So I'm just like, heh, yeah, just kidding. But yeah. So My House and Holy are my two favorite songs off of their album. So far, though I like all the other ones too. The fourth band here is Hands Like Houses. I was super excited when they announced that they were going to Warped. And they're going to be playing at my location, which is going to be in Auburn. But yeah, Hands Like Houses is pretty awesome. They're not as what they call dirty singing, I guess. Not dirty in the sense of like sex and drugs or anything, but just like, I guess not, the word wouldn't be dirty. I guess it would be unclean, like, because a clean vocalist is like someone who just sings, but then an unclean vocalist is someone who does screaming. Trying to think of how to explain this, but anyway, so Hands Like Houses has some unclean vocals, but not a lot less than bands like Pierce the Veil and Memphis May Fire and other bands of this genre. But they do have some, but not a ton. And they have a lot more like ballady kind of songs, at least as far as what I've found. Or their songs are more ballad-like than other bands, I guess. But yeah. So I like Hands Like Houses a lot. And two of my favorite songs of theirs are Wisteria. I love how that song goes, and it's like metaphor with like being like a growing plant, and it's like, Mary, Mary, tell me how your garden grows. Got branches in my bones. Just kind of just like a cool metaphor that they're using there. And then Spineless Crow. That one, it's interesting. I'm not quite sure why I like it, but I just do. It's one of my favorites. I'll listen to it on repeat. It's pretty awesome. And then my last one here, number 5, is Set It Off. I've only recently gotten into Set It Off. I've heard about them for a while, but I've only recently gotten into them. And my two favorite songs from them are Dreamcatcher and Dad's Song. dad's song is a ballad, written by, I forget the lead singer's name. Apparently, like, his dad died of something. Can't remember what, probably cancer. That's what a lot of people die of these days. But it's just a really touching song, and for me, you know, I don't know, just makes you think, and I like it a lot. And then Dreamcatcher is a pretty cool song too. But yeah, so that's my top 5 bands that I'm excited to see at Warped, and why I like them for the most part, and what my favorite songs of theirs are. I'm going to add in the word of the day just because that's my bit here. And guys, I actually got the app now. It's going to be a heck of a lot faster, at least hopefully, just because it takes forever. Oh, that's easy. It's like right on the front, right there. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary app, which is pretty cool. So the word of the day today is askance. Or askance. Let's correct my pronunciation here. Askance. So it's an adverb, and it means with a side glance, obliquely, or with disapproval or trust or distrust, scornfully. So it's like the example it says here is Rebecca's children looked askance at her when she suggested they turn off their electronic devices and go play outside in the nice weather. So it's like someone looking at you like, or I don't want to, or it's like when someone looks at you like, ew. Like that look that someone would give you is askance. But that is the word of the day. So I know this video ran a little long, sorry. I like to talk. Funny enough, I like to talk to my camera more than I like to talk to actual people. I should work on that. But anyway, so if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up.